FreeMMOStation.com.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Skyline Shore with FreeMMOStation, and today I'm going to show you DarkScape, the new RuneScape expansion thing. I'll elucidate a little bit more, but I just wanted to show you how it pops up. The UI, the user experience so far, I'm not really having too much fun with it. I don't think you can download DarkScape at the moment. You might be able to. I didn't quite see that option. Anyways, it pops up into this really minimalistic window, which is actually really annoying, and you have all these icons, and takes forever to find the settings, and I don't know. Let's just jump into the game real quick. We're going to go into a small player server because at the moment the servers are getting rattled. They're honestly getting rattled, and there's a lot of latency and lagging, and that's just, wow. I don't think they were quite prepared for the influx of players. There's a good bit of players coming. As you can see, there's not many servers to choose from either. Okay, so we're going to log in here, and don't worry. We're going to make it full screen, guys. Don't worry. It's going to go there. I just wanted to say that, yeah, it's oh god, here we are. Yep, it is a full PvP version of RuneScape, and by full PvP, it's not what you are used to. If you played classic RuneScape, you probably know that there were some full PvP servers. However, this is a little bit different. It's a little bit more balanced. So I'm going to explain that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and change the settings around here. As you can see from the UI, the game is in the RuneScape 3 engine. However, some things have been changed into Legacy RuneScape. So anyways, let's go down into our graphics settings. So as you can see, we have the RuneScape 3 engine here. We got all these pretty things on high, all that good stuff. Except we got to go full screen. So let's go ahead and do that. Clickety-clack. There we go. Keep that setting. Yes. Okay, now we are good here. Here's the interface. You have all these different control schemes, which is freaking awesome. Okay, anyways, if you guys haven't played RuneScape in quite a while, yeah, it's changed a lot. Now, we do have a RuneScape 3 video. This, however, is DarkScape. It is basically a different game and will evolve into an entirely separate entity, really. It's going to be freaking awesome. So I'm sitting here in Lumbridge, the starter city town, and this is the safest spot for new players because you have really high-level guards. Actually, in every major city on the map, you are going to have incredibly high-level guards that will attack anybody that wrongfully attacks someone else. So that's going to be in Varrock, that's going to be in Lumbridge, it's going to be in all the major cities. Now, one of the big changes in this game is that all the areas are completely accessible to free players. That's right. All the quests are also available to free players. In fact, the entire game is going to be free. RuneScape finally went a full free-to-play route. Like, the whole game is free. Members only get, like, experience boosts, stuff like that. Nothing that's going to be pay-to-win, game-breaking in any way. So that's it. RuneScape is now free. However, it's called DarkScape. Why is it called DarkScape? Well, that's because of the full PvP. No, it literally is full PvP. As in, I can right-click this person and hit attack, and I can attack her, and I will die probably instantaneously because of this level 138 guard right beside me. He's going to shoot freaking Kamehameha at me. So, yeah. Anyways, but if we go out here, we can do the normal quests and do the usual RuneScapiness that you would expect, just with full PvP always looming over your shoulder. So that's right. Let's go back to the map here. If you see these different areas, which people love to sort of hog the resources for, these different resource nodes for like mining especially, and farming and such, but especially for mining, you're going to have guilds or teams of players that just kind of camp out there and they just like own it, right? They just own the area. They kill anybody that goes near it. However, they become red players, so that is an issue, but they have to live with that. So basically, everything is wilderness. You do have some restrictions. Like, I believe level 100 billions can't fight level 1s in certain areas. However, the further away you move from these major cities, the more lax those restrictions are. So, yeah, full PvP RuneScape. Is it intense? Yeah, at the moment, there's a lot of people kind of trolling and being silly. Like, you see a lot of level 3s, level 1, whatever, level 10s. They're just kind of running around and fighting and killing other players, even though they're going to die anyways. That's what they're doing. You're also going to find lots and lots of loot of dead players everywhere, especially around the starter towns, but maybe that's just for the first couple of days. Remember, DarkScape just launched, and it just launched very abruptly, too, so that it's kind of fair, so that nobody has an unfair advantage with any major guilds. So I can attack this guy. I maybe could kill him. Who knows? But, anyways. So, one thing that I did like is that the game looks better than ever. It really does. It's running a little bit better, but I have to say that it's not running as well as maybe you might expect out of a game that looks like this. Oh, look, there's a spear there. Let's go pick up that spear, man. I want to pick up a spear. So yeah, pretty much you have everyone just kind of running around, and everyone's in the starter zones because DarkScape is a separate entity. It's a separate game, so you have to actually create a whole new character. You can't carry over your progress from RuneScape. And further from that, DarkScape is going to be its own separate sort of timeline, separate expansions and everything like that. Like, the game is going to be tailored around the PvP. So, for instance, dungeoneering was cut out of the game. Even though that was a really cool aspect for the original RuneScape, it just doesn't really work with the PvP mindset of this game. So maybe we're going to get a whole skill set specific for PvP. That would be pretty interesting. I have no idea how it's going to work. Maybe we are even going to get like things that are specific to this game, like how player housing is instanced in normal RuneScape. Maybe we'll have like actual player housing in the game world, kind of Albionish. Who freaking knows? Anyways, I'm just running around the game so you guys can see the performance on my enthusiast build machine. This is using the browser component though, so maybe when you can download the game, it'll run a little bit better. But so far, what I'm expecting from DarkScape is to improve the engine, of course, because they want to push the RuneScape 3 engine. They want to push RuneScape 3. They want to make RuneScape, you know, new again. Okay, they got the servers for the legacy players, for the PvE players, but DarkScape is the true expansion for what I think hardcore players really wanted. I mean, that's why people are really enthusiastic, like me, about Albion Online or RPG-MO and these other games that are kind of playing homage to these older MMOs. And RuneScape coming back is definitely what it needs to do. So if I survived the trip to Varrock, I can't say that I have done that too many times, but I do believe that as time goes on, more people are going to kind of cool down on the griefing of level 1. It is still a thing, but for the most part, you're pretty safe. Pretty freaking safe. I have to say, though, that it's pretty fun, you know, doing some of these quests and always having the fear of PvP looming over your shoulder. Like, doing the wilderness back in classical RuneScape was always the most fun to me, honestly. It was the most interesting moments of my life, you know, fight or flight. Never had that experience as a kid, as a teenager, so getting that was pretty cool. Anyways, what is this? We got some black guards here. Whoa. Interesting. Anyway, so we can mine here. There used to be a PvPer who was just killing people. So he would watch people mine, and when they went to leave with all their loot, he would just kill them. So he wouldn't have to actually do any work himself, and he just owned the area. However, I'm pretty sure these guards, or a guard somewhere around here, destroyed him eventually. He might have escaped. Who knows? So it looks like we can actually mine here. But yeah, you are going to be doing your usual, you know, stuff. You're going to be mining. You're going to, you know, be killing, doing the usual clickety-clack stuff. Oh yeah, it does use the legacy combat, so it is a little bit more tactical, more strategic. It's more strategic combat. It's more about planning and everything. There's no mechanics, you know. It's RuneScape, guys. So, you know, usual in that part. But the added PvP, does it actually make a difference? It's not just the added PvP. DarkScape is its own unique game, and I really can't show you too much gameplay, other than, you know, probably getting slaughtered. I could probably attack a player, maybe we'll go get killed by a guard, but let's go try to find a player. Let's actually go kill him. I'm out of energy, so I don't think I can run. Oh, we're getting killed by these wizards. Freaking wizards, man. I always think they're so cool. They're ranged fireballs and Kamehamehas. Get out of here. But anyways, we're going to run around here. So yeah, PvP, full PvP, anywhere. If you see somebody farming some cows, you can kill them or join them and kill the cows. However, I can say that because of the mechanics and the engine of RuneScape, you know, it's not exactly the most up-to-date thing in the world. I know they're trying, but anyways, so it's very easy to accidentally click on a player and attack them, or, you know, something like that. It's easy to make mistakes, guys, so be careful of that. I do like the character customization. I think the characters look a little bit more unique. I love the clothing of this game, too. Colors, hairstyles, it's all fine and dandy. It's all good. It's definitely better than what it used to look like. So, yeah, but that's more in relation to RuneScape 3, but we're talking about DarkScape, okay? So, future developments, I would like to see maybe some guild versus guild kind of content, more PvP arena type game faction stuff things, but it is open world PvP, so I would like to see more open world events so that, you know, it kind of gets players to bunch together and maybe want to fight each other, so they can fight over these randomly spawning maybe territories, monster spawns, or I don't know, resources. So here's two players fighting right now. As you see, they got the skulls open. Looks like this guy's gonna die. I don't know. I can probably attack him and kill him myself if I wanted to, so I can attack him. See what happens here. We might kill him. Oh, it's not going to let me because he's too high level. Okay, so there is a level gap because we are close to... Oh, he's dead. And that guy killed him, so, yep. That guy killed him. What level is he? 24 and 16? Okay, so since we're so close, I don't think this guy can attack me because I'm too low a level. So yeah, you can see the skulls here. It seems like there's a protection level, so you got to be within 8 level difference. So that goes up as you get closer to towns, and as you can see, they were within the range and they fought each other. So people with skulls can be attacked, I believe, by major guards, and any player can attack him as well, I think, without turning into a red player. So there is a little bit of a tagging system going on here. But that's pretty much the basics of DarkScape. You're going to have to really research RuneScape. I can say that, though. This is something that I can say, is that there is no tutorial. If you join DarkScape, it just throws you right in Lumbridge with a couple of starter items and G to G. You don't have any sort of guidance with quests. You don't have any sort of guidance with what to do, with what resources to go with. So it really, DarkScape is really meant for players who are interested in a hardcore experience. If you want that, this is the RuneScape that you want to play. DarkScape. If you are looking for a Care Bear experience, which is what, honestly, the RuneScape has turned into, then you're going to want to go play RuneScape 2007 or RuneScape 3. So yeah, the different RuneScapes, I think, is a good idea, but DarkScape is the true, I think, goal. I think this is the genuine, true expansion, or the sort of way that RuneScape should be moving in. It's the direction that RuneScape should be moving in, and I think it's cool. It's kind of hard to show gameplay because RuneScape is intrinsically kind of dull. So, if you can get past that, and you like strategy, tactics, and you like the whole hardcore aspect, the risk and reward gameplay, you're going to have a lot of fun with RuneScape. And I think it now can actually truly directly compete with Albion Online. Though it still doesn't have a life player housing, it's got everything else, and it still has those awesome freaking quests, which now have an added level of depth because of the PvP. So, yeah, I think, is RuneScape worth taking a second look at? Absolutely. Sorry I couldn't show you off more PvP, but I kind of don't want to lose everything. As you can see, there's tons of PvP happening around here. Do you see all these bones and everything? Yeah, that's players dying. It's only going to get more intense as you move out, and I think it's going to be fun. You definitely want to bring along some friends. So if you're a nostalgic player, want to get back into RuneScape, now's the best time. Play some DarkScape, guys. I'm Skyline Shore with FreeMMOStation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.